Hello, this is event planner Samantha Verge talking about the event La Dolce Vita celebrating the 100-year anniversary of Federico Fellini's birth. The title for this event, La Dolce Vita, reflects one of Fellini's most famous films, and also it translates in English to The Sweet Life, so it could be used to describe Fellini's life, and it's also a memorable film. So when people see the title of the event, they'll think of Fellini, and they'll want to come to the event to celebrate his life. The inspiration for this event comes from the beautiful city of Rome, as this is where Fellini spent most of his life, and it's also the setting for La Dolce Vita. So at the event, we'll have on the screens that are around the venue, there'll be images of Rome and Fellini in Rome and La Dolce Vita in like memorable sites and attractions in Rome. And we'll also have Roman-themed food for the aperitivo and Roman-themed drinks. We'll also have roses used as the centerpiece for the tables, since ancient Rome used to have a Rosalia festival. So that will reflect the flora found in Rome. And there will be a light projection of the Italian flag on the walls, and the decorations will just be Italian themed. We'll also be encouraging guests to dress in cocktail attire, as there will be aperitivo served at the event, and aperitivo can be compared to a cocktail hour in the US. The event venue will be the Battery Wharf Hotel, which is located in Boston, Massachusetts, and it's located in the north end of Boston, which is which has the highest population of Italians in Massachusetts. So, since this is an Italian-themed event for an Italian director, that's the perfect setting for our event. The venue space within the hotel will be the Harbor View Ballroom, which is a beautiful venue that has windows overlooking Boston Harbor. And another plus of this venue space is that there's a Harbor View pre-function room, which means that we have a little extra room for a bar, or if we need to put some of the food in there, because the capacity for the ballroom is 300 people, but if we have more guests than we think we're going to have, we might not be able to fit all the food and all the beverages in one room. So having the pre-function room makes it so we can separate out the food and the bar, and if people need to get up and get a drink or something during the event, they won't be disturbing other people who are listening. So during the event, we'll have a couple of different activities. We'll start off with a speech by Francesca Fabri, who is Fellini's niece, and she'll come and do like a 20-minute speech about her uncle, Fellini, and then we'll jump into a trivia game with all the guests about Fellini and his movies, with some questions about Rome and some questions about Italy in general, to get the crowd engaged. And then after that, we will have a montage of Fellini's movies and his life, like a 10-minute video about him and his history and all the movies he's created. And then after that, we'll have a band play theme songs from some of Fellini's movies, 2 or 3 songs from his movies. And then after that, we'll have another speech from Paolo Sorrentino, who is a modern Italian director whose works have been compared to Fellini's. He'll do a short speech about Fellini, and during that time, the bartenders will hand out a glass of Prosecco to all of the guests, and then they'll do a toast to Fellini. And after that, the band will continue to play popular Italian music while guests mingle and have time to eat their aperitivo and get more drinks. And then after aperitivo hour, the Italian Cultural Institute will do a quick thank you speech, and then that will end the night. Finally, our sponsors for the event will be ArcLight Cinemas, which is close to the event venue in Boston. They're a movie theater that shows international films, and they're just up and coming in the neighborhood, so they'll want to have this partnership to be showcased to people living in the Boston area. Our second sponsor will be the Film Connection, which is a film school in Boston. And then our third sponsor will be the Federico Fellini Foundation, which was created in 1995 by Maddalena Fellini, who is Francesca Fabri's mother. And they're focused on celebrating the work of Fellini, so they'll definitely be a sponsor for our event because we'll be celebrating Fellini.